Hi friends, Cole Chance here. Thank you all for joining me. I'm just going to show you a few moves for if you're needing to wind down after a chaotic day or trying to get to sleep or just want some restorative, some gentle, nurturing, nourishing poses to take care of yourself. So, thank you for joining me and let's get started. So, let's start with grabbing a pillow or a bolster, whatever you have, and we'll place it on the left side of our body. And I'm going to have the feet going over towards the right. Kind of like a mermaid or a side saddle or something like that. So inhale, we'll lift the arms up. And then exhale, twist to the left. Bring the hands down. And again, I'm going to inhale and using the arms, kind of twisting myself around even more. And then coming down onto the ground. So you don't want anything too intense. This is gentle, so you can look towards the right as well. Or if it's okay for your neck, you can look towards the left. It'll be a little bit deeper. So it's just a belly down twist. If you need extra pillows, extra blankets. Normally when I start a restorative practice, I have kind of lots of these several things around, yeah? Make sure that you're comfortable. That's the most important. And then we're just breathing. It's so important to be able to sit with ourselves and quiet. Some of you, this may come natural too. For me, this took me years of doing yoga to be able to do a restorative practice. For many years, my teacher would be like, go to a restorative class. And I just couldn't. That made me want to jump out of my skin to be still. I wanted to move all the time. And now I love them. They're like a massage or something. They're so good. Start to notice where your thoughts are. Notice how your breath is. It's all these little patterns whenever we get to quiet down enough to be the observer. We get to take data in on ourselves. We're very fascinating. But if we're always moving, we don't have time. We're just always in a reaction mode. Now I'm going to roll into my belly, and the way I'm going to do that is just kind of slide that leg, that left leg down, and just sit on the belly, lay on the belly for a moment, and kind of shake the hips out. Take the hands underneath and slowly kind of pull yourself up and back. Hips to heels, drag the bolster with you into a child's pose. So this can look different for everyone depending on what type of cushions or bolsters you're using. You can also put pillow or blankets or anything in between your hips and your heels as well. You're just adding some extra cushion. Go ahead and start to come forward. You can move your bolster. We'll come back onto our seat and we'll just switch sides. So moving really slow and keeping the eyelids heavy. Maybe you can even close your eyes and just listen to my voice, and you kind of already know where we're going. So that's really nice too. If you can keep the eyes closed, take the bolster or the pillow over to the right side now, and the legs are going over to the left. Inhale, we'll lift up, arms up, grow tall, and then exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, grab the bolster, grow tall, twist yourself a little bit more, and then start to bow the heart down to the mat. You can lay the head to the left or to the right, whatever feels better for you. These poses feel like such like a marinating poses. They're so nice. Some like full restorative classes, and they can hold the pose for like 10 minutes. It's incredible. Like you're completely, almost feels like you're passed out. They actually call it a yogic sleep state. When you're kind of like half here, half there, it's this really like ethereal feeling. You're kind of floating around. It's incredible. I guess I'll quit talking as much so you can maybe get there. And we're going to come onto the belly really slowly. I might just start to straighten the top leg. I'll lift it up a little bit and then pull the right leg underneath. So we're laying on the belly. You don't even have to move the head. Just kind of come to the belly and start to shimmy out the hips a little bit. And kind of be deep on the low back, a deep twist when we stay for that long. So kind of making some space. Slowly start to pull the hands underneath, pull the torso up and back into child's pose, pulling the bolster back, placing it wherever you'd like. About 5 rounds of breath. And start to come up. Moving slow. We're going to come onto our backs. So however you'd like to get there. Just going to slither around. And take the bolster, or if you have a block is really nice too, and we'll just place it underneath the sacrum. We're just adding a little bit of height here, but kind of let the tailbone come kind of towards the ground. So you have a little bit of an arch right there. If you're using the bolster, put it right under the sacrum, which is kind of about this big, that big flat kind of plate-like bone. And actually you can have this bolster wherever. You can bring it up high if you'd like for more of a thoracic opening, whatever feels good. So maybe move it a couple times and find out. Most of these poses, normally when you get in them, you take several minutes just to make sure that you are absolutely comfortable. So if you need a blanket or something over your eyes, all these little things. Bringing the knees together and the feet wide. I have my hands on my belly. You can maybe place one on your belly and one on your heart. This is called constructive rest, the way that the legs are, and actually this whole position. If you'd like to take more of a hip opener and that's comfortable for you, you can take the feet together and open the hips. If you do this, I suggest that you have blankets or blocks, and I can show you what that looks like, underneath the thighs. Because we don't want anything just suspended in air. We want everything to feel supported. So you can use blocks or blankets or pillows depending on the opening of your hips. And come back to relax. This is just a different option. Scan through your body. Scan through your physical body. Scan through your mental body, your emotional body. How are you feeling? Where are your thoughts? It's important to get used to asking these questions as well as being able to answer them. Slowly come into Savasana. So you can really take that however you'd like. If you'd like to keep the bolster where it is, or you'd like to bring it out. I think it's really nice to have something over your eyes. Arms fall wide, palms up. Let everything go. Just integration, energy and integration. Feel supported by the ground, by the earth. Notice the energy in your toes. Just bring awareness to your toes. Bring awareness to the feet and the ankles. Maybe the awareness looks like an energy swirling around. Maybe you'll give a color to it, like a green energy, a green light, swirling around the ankles and then coming up the calves and around the kneecaps as well. So bringing awareness to the kneecaps and then coming up the thighs, the glutes and the hips and the pelvic bowl. This green or blue light in the belly. Swimming and swirling around the belly and in the rib cage, in the heart space, and that whole torso cavity. Up around the collarbones and the shoulders. Bringing awareness to the shoulders and then down the arms. All the way down the forearms and into the fingers. Maybe some of it shines out the fingers, some of this energy. And then back up the arms, this warm, swirling blue or green energy, and comes around the neck and the head. And it kind of bathes the whole body, all the way around, this warming energy all the way around the body. Maybe it gets brighter when you inhale and it fades a little bit when you exhale. You are protected and you are safe. You are loved and you are enough. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. I'm so grateful to be part of your practice. All of us here at YOGATX are. And let you lay here as long as you'd like. See you next time. Namaste.